Welcome back.
Nick and Lex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going, guys? So tonight, we are on our journey of more 80s music. So we've chosen a band like we really like. We're honestly like randomly picking them. We're gonna do Foreigner.
Yep.
I'm not familiar with Foreigner at all. We've said it before in other videos. Like the metal that I used to listen to, or the rock from the 80s, was more like, oh, thank you. I couldn't hear myself. You know, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Metallica, Megadeth, that kind of stuff. So this is very like, I guess it was just too soft for me at that moment.
And I'm familiar with Foreigner because I did grow up with them. My dad is quite a big fan.
He was like the soft metal guy, right?
Yes.
Like Journey.
Yes.
Foreigner.
Def Leppard.
Okay, yeah.
You know, like those bands that you're not too familiar with.
No,
so
I was literally avoiding them at all costs. Just like everything hair metal or just glam, you know. Yeah. Never got into Aerosmith, never got into Van Halen, which is, I know, as a guitar player, but I had Yngwie Malmsteen, Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Alan Holdsworth. Trust me, I've had my guitar players. But Van Halen was just like, it was too commercial for my taste.
Yeah, I don't know Van Halen, honestly.
Let's get into it.
Yeah,
I'm sure a lot of people will appreciate and call me like a liar because how are you a guitar player and you don't know Van Halen? I think the only thing I know by Van Halen is, you know, Eruption, the solo, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And Jump, and of course, like the big
basics.
But just like deep cuts and stuff, no idea.
Yeah, I'm very excited to do this. Cold as Ice is a song that I know I don't want to say I've heard it like a million times, but I know the song. I don't know how many times I've heard like the full song, you know.
So this is more you showing me.
I'm showing you this song. Yes. And this is from the album Foreigner, 1977.
Oh, okay. So it's not even 80s
album.
So we're not in the 80s yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. All right. So yeah, awesome. Can't wait. Let's do it. What is it called? Cold as Ice?
Cold as Ice.
Okay.
Second track.
If you're new to the channel, if you like, of course, the channel, please give it a like, maybe subscribe, check out the Patreon, you know, all the usual stuff that YouTubers say.
Yes.
All right, here you go. Thank you.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You never take advice. Some
Okay, so now I feel like a jerk
Why?
because this is not hair metal. This is good 70s rock.
It is.
you know?
It is.
Maybe it became.
Yeah, because look, I was just looking at Spotify, and sometimes there's little facts about the band. It says ex King Crimson Ian McDonald. So someone who used to play with King Crimson
Is in this band.
in this
Yeah,
band.
now I feel like a real jerk. I take everything back. Foreigner is awesome. And I think now that I remember, I think I once did a marathon. Can you check?
Yeah, I don't see one.
But maybe can you check, like, I don't know. I mean, this song I'm sure I haven't heard, but isn't there like some sort of proof that I've done a Foreigner marathon?
It doesn't show.
Although it would say, right?
Yeah, as soon as I...
Foreigner. But well, no, I mean,
Yeah.
it would be in the title, like
Yeah.
Foreigner, right?
Yeah, of course.
But this is amazing.
very
I love
good,
it.
right?
I love the solo, very neoclassical.
Yep.
You know, I love the keyboard. Sounds a little bit like Supertramp.
Yep.
It's great. It sounds like, you know, great 70s rock.
Yes,
you
and
know?
I want to say I don't...
Not that I don't like the 80s rock. I love it. I mean, when we listen to stuff like, you know, Jump, or I don't know, like we just listened to Night Ranger. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's not that I'm like, I was just like, at that moment, it was more, you know, that kind of metal. So this was just too light for me. It was more like, oh, this is more for like chicks, you know? And I guess
Maybe they got like that later, you know? I don't know.
This is awesome. This is really, really great. I'm loving it. So
Yeah, and I want to say, like, I don't really know how many times I've heard this song
do you
in
remember?
its entirety. I mean, I think I really only knew the concept of the song and
like the chorus.
Yeah, the chorus, but this whole piece right here with the vocals harmonizing, I don't really
the
remember
solo,
that.
did you remember that?
Not really.
Do you remember the piano?
That part, the ding, ding,
Okay.
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, it just happens, I guess. We just talked about this, that there's a lot of clips and movies, or, you know, just like even in Disney movies, they nowadays they use a lot of like older songs from the 70s, like trailers, commercials. So yeah, you hear your little bits. But let's continue.
Yes,
this is great.
I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm loving this.
Yeah, me too. It reminds me of a song by Rainbow. It's actually on that album right there, Between the Eyes. I don't know if you guys can see it right there, over there. And it's and it has and it has a song called So Cold.
Okay.
So cold, I thought I knew you so well. It's very cool. I think have I ever
don't think
played
I've
that?
heard that one before.
really
I was
good.
trying to see, but
So I was like,
so.
it has a little bit of that, the cold as ice, and the song is completely differently structured and the chords, but it's just like the lyrics remind
But this
me.
is a fun song.
I love
right?
it. It's great band. And yeah. Are they dressed like in like 20th century?
They're all kind of wearing like trench coats. Which reminds me of an episode of Seinfeld, of course.
It does.
But yeah, I've always really liked like the songs that I know of Foreigner, but again, this wasn't a band that I was super into them or.
You've seen them live, right? But when you were very small.
Foreigner, no.
No?
Mm-mm.
Didn't you see them in Florida when you saw Def Leppard? When I refused to go. I literally got invited to a Def Leppard concert, and I was like, nah.
Yeah, Def Leppard and REO Speedwagon.
Yeah, because I was like, they're too, like, that's not my kind of music.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed this, and
weird.
I am excited that
I've changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, no, yeah, I guess. But no, I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'm excited that I didn't know the song, like, as much as I thought I did, you know? I was like supposedly showing you something, and then it turns out that I didn't know it.
It has happened to me too that I just I haven't heard it in so long that I don't really remember. But this was great. I loved the whole I love the lyrics. I love the Supertramp vibe. I love the solo. Yep. I love the whole like outro at the end, like that, like, you know, repeat the whole thing so many times.
Fade out.
Really cool. Really
great.
Cool band. I can't wait to do more. And I think we've never done Foreigner. Together. I think I did a marathon, but I have no recollection.
Yeah, it didn't show up though. Like
then I didn't do it. Then I'm confusing it with another band.
Yeah, it could be. But if you guys know, maybe I don't know, you did it and it got. Or we had to delete. I don't know because I really don't think that you've done Foreigner before.
Yeah, like more. Like if it says fans like, if we go to Foreigner, and then fans also like, I'm sure that's the band that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Oh, look, they're on tour.
Heart I've seen live.
Maybe Boston. It was REO Speedwagon. I think I made a marathon on REO Speedwagon, and I showed you like how heavy they were, because when I think of REO, no, I think it was REO Speedwagon. I was like, wow, they're really heavy. Yeah. Because they got very soft and very like poppy. Yeah. And when they started, they were I feel we should do some Van Halen. But yeah.
Thank you all so much for being here. This was a lot of fun to listen to together, to share with all of you. Let us know what you thought. Where were you when Foreigner was around? Did you like them more on one, like?
Were you on the heavy side like me?
Exactly.
Or were you on the or were you listening to both? Because I know a lot of people that did like Metallica and Iron Maiden and Judas Priest, but also were listening to Motley Crue and Scorpions and Van Halen. So,
exactly.
You know, there's a little bit of for everyone. I think just like those bands, especially like Boston, Journey, Loverboy, Styx, all these bands were more geared to like for like a lighter audience where you could go with your girlfriend and enjoy a rock show.
Exactly.
And in Metallica, you can't really do that. If she's not a metalhead, she's like,
gonna be like, bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch like Van Halen, you know? Yeah, it totally makes sense. Yeah.
I really enjoyed this though. Thank you everyone so much, and we hope to see you all in the next one.
Thank you.
Bye everyone.
Bye.